Every morning, millions of people drink apple cider vinegar, hoping to fix their gut. The promises sound amazing: less bloating, better digestion, a healthier stomach overall. But here is what most of those people do not realize. Your stomach already makes acid. So is apple cider vinegar actually helping your gut, or is it just a popular myth? Let us zoom in and look at what is actually happening inside your stomach right now. Your stomach produces its own powerful acid every single day to break down the food you eat. The pH inside a healthy stomach ranges from 1.5 to 3.5. Apple cider vinegar, for comparison, sits at a pH of around 2.5 to 3. Gastric emptying describes how quickly your stomach pushes food into the small intestine. Understanding these two systems is the key to evaluating any digestion claim fairly. Now let us look at the 3 biggest claims about apple cider vinegar and what science found. Claim number 1. Apple cider vinegar balances your stomach acid levels. Here is the problem. Your stomach already controls its own acid levels, automatically and precisely. Adding more acid from the outside does not change that internal regulation system at all. Claim number 2. Apple cider vinegar relieves acid reflux and heartburn symptoms. This one is particularly striking. Adding acid to an already irritated esophagus may backfire. Research suggests it may actually increase acid exposure in the esophagus, not reduce it. But here is where it gets even more interesting and a little unexpected. Claim number 3. Apple cider vinegar kills harmful bacteria living inside your gut. Whoa. Studies done in lab dishes do show that acetic acid can destroy certain bacteria. But a lab dish is not a living digestive system, and the difference is enormous. By the time vinegar reaches your gut, it is diluted far beyond its original strength. Social media repeats these claims constantly, but repetition is not the same as proof. So what does the research actually say about apple cider vinegar and your digestive system? One published study found that apple cider vinegar significantly slowed gastric emptying. That means food stayed in the stomach much longer than it normally would without vinegar. For people who already experience bloating or nausea, slower emptying can make things worse. The very symptom people drink it to fix may actually be made worse by the vinegar itself. Research has also linked regular acetic acid exposure to erosion of tooth enamel over time. Enamel does not grow back once it is damaged, making this a particularly lasting concern. But the esophagus findings are where researchers uncovered the most concerning long-term signal. Without a food buffer, acetic acid can make direct contact with the esophageal lining. Repeated acid contact with that sensitive tissue has been linked to irritation over time. There is also a lesser-known concern. Apple cider vinegar may interfere with certain medications. Research flags potential interactions with insulin, certain diuretics, and heart medications. If you take any medication regularly, this is worth a conversation with your healthcare provider. So if apple cider vinegar is not the answer, what does research actually support for gut health? Solution number 1. Dietary fiber and its effect on your gut bacteria is remarkable. Fiber from plants passes through to your large intestine, where beneficial bacteria use it as food. Research shows that feeding those bacteria helps them multiply and crowd out the harmful ones. Fiber also supports motility, the natural muscle movement that keeps food moving through your gut. But here is something most people never connect to gut health, and it changes everything. Solution number 2. Fermented foods. studied extensively for their effect on gut diversity. Foods like yogurt, kefir, and kimchi contain live cultures that may support the gut microbiome. Research suggests that increasing fermented food intake may boost gut bacteria diversity significantly. A more diverse microbiome has been linked to stronger immune function and better digestion overall. Solution number 3 is one almost nobody talks about: how thoroughly you chew your food. Digestion actually begins in the mouth, where enzymes start breaking food down before it hits your stomach. Chewing more thoroughly reduces particle size, which makes your stomach's job significantly easier. Research suggests that slower, more thorough chewing may reduce bloating and digestive discomfort. The next solution might surprise you, because it has nothing to do with what you eat at all. Solution number 4. Consistent meal timing and its effect on your stomach acid rhythm. Your gut follows an internal clock, releasing acid and enzymes in anticipation of regular meals. Irregular eating patterns can disrupt that rhythm, leading to excess acid or incomplete digestion. Studies indicate that eating at consistent times may support more efficient gastric function overall. Solution number 5 connects two systems most people never think of together: the gut and the brain. Your gut contains over 100 million nerve cells, more than your entire spinal cord. Chronic stress activates signals that slow digestion, reduce gut bacteria diversity, and trigger inflammation. Research suggests that stress reduction practices may strengthen the gut-brain connection over time. The vagus nerve links your brain directly to your gut, making calm a genuine digestive health tool. Now let us turn all of this research into a simple, practical action plan for your gut. Step 1. If you drink apple cider vinegar on an empty stomach, consider adding food first. A plain glass of water before meals may support digestion without the esophageal acid risk. Step 2. Add 1 serving of a fermented food to your daily routine. Even a small portion counts. Yogurt, kefir, kimchi, and sauerkraut are all examples studied for gut microbiome support. Step 3. Increase your fiber intake gradually by 1 additional serving per day to start. Going too fast with fiber can cause GAF and bloating, so a gradual increase works best for most. Step 4. Slow down at meal times and aim for at least 20 minutes per meal consistently. That window gives your brain time to register fullness and your stomach time to prepare properly. Step 5. Identify 1 daily stressor and explore whether reducing it eases your gut symptoms. If your symptoms persist despite these changes, please talk to your healthcare provider directly. Here is the bottom line: apple cider vinegar is not dangerous in small amounts alongside food. But the research simply does not support the sweeping digestive claims made across social media. Real gut health is built on consistent, science-backed habits, not on viral shortcuts or trends. Understanding how your gut actually works is the most powerful first step you can take. If this helped you see your gut differently, share it with someone who needs to hear it too.